Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
God said the stranger, meaning the other nations, that's none of your people. When they move amongst you, they gonna get up above you very high.
Right.
Why would God allow that? God said these curses, when we read, the people, the other nations that move in amongst you gonna get up above you very high. That's a sign of who you are.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
What did God say?
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
If a nation decide, man, I ain't finna serve them niggas. If a nation decide, man, I'll be damned if I lick the dust of the black man's foot. To hell with them niggers. If a nation decide they ain't gonna serve you, read them.
Shall perish.
They shall what?
Perish.
God gonna kill them.
That's right.
Hey, be quiet. The prophets of God bringing the word of God out. Be quiet. The gospel coming out.
Right.
God said you been what?
Forsaken and hated.
We've been treated like niggas, sphinx, insignificant. Nobody has ever cared about us.
Right.
We've been forsaken, hated, shot down in the streets.
Right.
No justice.
Right.
Lynched, oppressed to this day. Just to make sure that you follow me, what do we got to do to obtain this rulership, this glory, these riches, this honor forever? What do we got to do to get that?
From what you told me, man, we got to live by the commandment of God.
Right.
Honor the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Stick together as a community and understand that, you know what I mean, we got to carry that we the chosen people. We the chosen.
How many black people you know work on Saturday? Quite a few, right?
Right.
Now again, Nehemiah 10:31, this is another thing that we do on Saturday.
Bring it out.
God said we ain't supposed to work, but it's something that we do. We go to work, right? We hit the clock. This is something else that we do. Nehemiah 10:31, bruh. Come on.
Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 31. And if the people of the land bring well or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
Where in victuals that's going in like groceries,
Right.
clothing,
Right.
goods that you would buy.
Right.
God said if they bring any of that on the Sabbath day to sell to you, read on.
That we would not buy of it them on the Sabbath.
God said we not supposed to buy of them on the Sabbath, meaning what? No shopping, no buying, no selling. Now think about this. Get Deuteronomy 28:43.
Bring it out.
Think about it, right? This the pretty much the neighborhood store, right? Who own it? Arab, right?
Right.
And I bet you he make a killing on Saturday.
Right.
On God's Sabbath day.
Right.
I guarantee it. And on top of that, now the brother he said he Muslim or whatever. He trying to get away from selling it, but he sell pork to our people.
Right.
Did y'all know that God said we ain't supposed to eat pork?
I know.
Right? Not only that, he make a killing off cigarettes,
Right.
Black and Mild,
Right.
Rello,
Right.
all of this.
Right.
All of this is destroying our people.
Right.
You understand? And that's how these people be able to move in our community out of nowhere. Your people been here for generations. He come here 5-10 years, the richest man in the community.
Right.
He started one flourishing.
Right.
You understand? We ain't got not one stove.
Right.
He come out of nowhere making top dollar in your community off of you breaking God's Sabbath day.
Right.
That's a damn shame. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
God said the stranger, meaning the other nations, that's none of your people. When they move amongst you, they gonna get up above you very high.
Right.
Why would God allow that?
Bring it out.
Why is that, bro? Answer that. What's your name? I'm finna call you Blue Do-Rag. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Trey.
Trey. Why is that, Trey?
I have no idea, man.
What we just read is a curse.
Right.
God, watch this, verse 46.
Bring it out. Verse 46. And
they is talking about the curses shall what?
shall be upon thee for a sign.
God said the curse is going to be upon you for a sign.
Right.
How do we know that this is Monticello Northside Deli? How did I know that? I've never been to Monticello a day in my life. How did I know that this is Monticello Northside Deli?
Bring it up.
Cause it got a what? It got a sign on it.
That's right.
God said these curses will be reading. The people, the other nations that move in amongst you gonna get up above you very high. That's a sign of who you are.
Right.
That's a sign that you're the people in the book.
That's right.
That's a sign that you are the Israelites.
That's history.
Because the Israelites, when they break God's commandments, He caused these curses to come upon them, bro. You understand? I'm gonna show you something else, because I brought up how they make a killing off selling us cigarettes, cigarillos, pork, all of that, right? Deuteronomy 28:61. This another curse to show you who God's people is.
Right.
And I want y'all to meditate on this, right? Because we not the only people that smoke tobacco. We not the only people that eat pork.
Right.
But how come we the so-called minority, but we lead the world in heart disease?
Right.
You understand? Cancer, lung cancer, right? We lead the world in STDs.
Right.
Why? I'm finna show you. Read this.
Verse 61.
Look it up.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law.
So you ain't gonna find HIV/AIDS written in the Bible. You're not gonna find herpes written in the Bible.
Right.
You understand? You're not gonna find lung cancer written in the Bible.
Right.
You're not gonna find diabetes written in the Bible.
Right.
You understand why? Because all of these things were created in a white man's laboratory.
That's right.
And God gave them power to create these things. Why? Because we disobeyed God's commandments.
Right.
We ate what He told us not to eat.
Right.
We broke the law of adultery. We wanted to sleep around, smash all the hoes, right? And homosexuality.
Right.
Right? We wanted to defile our temple. God said this body not even yours.
Right.
You borrowing that body. That's God's temple.
That's right.
But you want to put toxins in it, you want to smoke. You understand? God said for that reason, read it again.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee.
Read it from the top.
Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law. Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
God said He gonna bring them upon you. These diseases, they gonna plague you more than anybody else.
That's right.
Because you my chosen people. I'm gonna put my belt on your behind.
That's right.
You understand? So you can get your mind right. That's why we suffering the way that we is, bro.
Right.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
That's why we at the bottom.
Right.
That's why we in the ghetto.
Right.
Give me that in Job 36 verse 15.
Yeah.
The Lord put us in these positions so we can wake the hell up.
That's right.
You waking up every day knowing that a man is, you got to think of the white man. Let's examine him. You know you run faster, jump higher, all of that, right? He smell weird. His hair, you know, like a damn dog. Right? You know what I'm saying? His skin, he can't be out in the sun like this for too long.
Right.
He needs sunscreen.
Right.
How is this man above me all over the world?
Bring it out.
How is he ruling over me? Why I gotta pay him to keep my lights on?
Right.
You understand? Why I gotta pay him taxes to keep my property?
Right.
You understand? Why? You gotta ask yourself this. The Lord put us in this position to humble us.
Right.
So we can say, man, I'm tired of living like this.
That's right.
God, what do I gotta do What do me and my people gotta do to get out of these conditions? You understand? Read what you got.
Job chapter 36, verse 15. He delivered the poor in his affliction and opened their ears in oppression.
God said he'll open your ears in your oppression.
Right.
Because once upon a time, we ruled over all nations. Give me that in Ezra chapter 4, verse 20.
Bring it out.
Once upon a time, we ruled over all the other nations in the earth. But when we was up, we forgot about God.
Right.
Our hearts went astray from God. You understand? And we didn't want to hear what the law said anymore.
Right.
So God said, all right, I'm going to put you on slave ships.
Right.
I'm going to make these people put you on auction blocks, put you on a field.
That's right.
Sun up and sun down till your toes bleed.
That's right.
You understand? I'm going to put you through all of that so you can come back to my law.
Right.
All right, read what you got.
Ezra chapter 4, verse 20. Bring it out. There have been mighty kings also over Jerusalem.
That's what we try to show our people, Trey. You ain't just a nigga, man. You ain't just a GD or a vice lord, a crip or a blood. You, man, look, you a mighty king. You descend from mighty kings, bro.
Right.
That's your lineage. That's your true identity, Trey.
Right.
Stop letting these people lie to you.
Right.
Like you a thug, you a savage. You gotta wear your pants down. You gotta look hard. You gotta be able to intimidate your brother.
Right.
No! All these nations supposed to be bowing down to you, Trey.
That's right.
That's your destiny. You understand that? Read them.
Which have ruled over all countries.
Which are what?
Ruled over all countries.
Bro, that's your history. That's talking about your lineage. God said it been mighty kings that ruled over all countries that come from where you come from, bro.
Right.
We was made to be rulers. You understand? And God got plans to give me that in Isaiah chapter 1.
Bring it out.
In verse 26.
Bring it out.
Right now we at the bottom. Right now, look at our community. Look, this where we at. You go to the white side of town, you ain't gonna see crushed cans and cigarette butts and just willy-nilly all over the place like that, right?
Right.
The garbage cans spray painted, vandalized. You ain't gonna see that on the white side of town.
Right.
Because they got pride and dignity. They know that this is their country.
Right.
You understand that? So us, God said, right now, yeah, you at the bottom. You in the garbage can of America.
Bring it out.
Any city that you go to, like the big cities, y'all know, like New York City, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, right? The cities with the big pretty lights, and they look like that's the place to go.
Right.
Like you could go to vacation in these cities.
Right.
In them same cities, they got areas that look just like this.
Right.
And guess who in them? You and I.
Bring it out.
You understand? But God planned on turning the tables.
Right.
He planned on restoring us.
Right.
But we got to make sure we come back and read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 26. And I will restore thy judges at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning.
You see that? God said he gonna restore us like we was at first. You know how we was at first? The scripture that we just read. Mighty kings ruling over all countries, bro. God said he gonna restore us to that. Watch this, Isaiah 49:22.
Bring it out.
The brother quoted it earlier, but I gotta show y'all in the Bible. This is how God said you're gonna be treated when you wake up and come back to his commandments, bro.
Bring it out.
Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 49, verse 22. Thus said the Lord God, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the Gentiles.
God said he gonna lift up his hand to the Gentiles in reference to the other nations. The white man, the Arab, the Chinese, the Japanese. God said he gonna lift up his hand to them. And this what they gonna do, read them.
And set up my standard to the people, and they shall bring thy sons in their arms.
They shall do what?
Bring thy sons in their arms.
They gonna bring your sons in their arms. Guess what? You ain't gotta worry about paying $5 a gallon for a Honda Accord or the, you know what I'm saying? GMC Sierra. They gonna be your damn vehicle.
That's right.
You understand? They gonna carry you around.
Bring it out.
All of the stuff that we've been through, the blood, sweat, tears that we put into this nation to build this nation, never got a dime back.
Bring it out.
God said they gonna have to carry you on their back.
Right.
Read them.
And thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Like he said earlier, our women feet ain't even supposed to be touching the ground.
That's right.
God made them to be that precious, that special.
Right.
And you got wicked Negroes sending our women out on the corner.
Right.
That's my little worker right there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? God said they feet ain't even supposed to touch the ground. God said the other nations gonna be their taxi cab permanently.
Right.
They gonna be carried on their shoulders.
Right.
Read on.
And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Meaning the people that's ruling the earth right now, they gonna turn into our maid servants. Their position gonna totally flip. Read on.
They shall bow down to thee.
They shall do what?
Bow down to thee.
What did God say about every other nation in the world?
They shall bow down to thee.
God said they gonna bow down to you. That's how special God made you, bro.
That's right.
You understand? Have you ever learned, have you ever heard this in church? This is not a part of the Christian gospel.
Right.
They don't speak about nobody bowing down to nobody.
Right.
God said our nation's gonna bow down to you, bro. To you, Trey. They gonna bow down to your feet.
That's right.
Read on.
With their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet.
They gonna do what?
Lick up the dust of thy feet.
Right now, if you want a pedicure, you gotta go to the Chinese people, pay them $100 to, put your feet in the hot water. God said they gonna lick up the dust of your feet, bruh.
Bring it out.
You understand? That the black foot right now, they got their foot on your damn neck. But the black foot gonna be so special.
That's right.
They gonna wanna lick up the dust of the bottom of your feet, bruh. You understand that? Cause you pure gold.
That's right.
That's what God said about you. Read on.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
God said we're not supposed to be ashamed of this either.
That's right.
Don't let nobody trick you into thinking that, no, we gotta love everybody and forgive everybody. No, we all God people. No. God said, I chose you to be above all people and rule all people.
That's right.
You understand? Never be ashamed of that.
That's right.
Don't let nobody trick you into thinking that ain't right. No, that's saith the Lord. That's what God ordained for you. Go to Isaiah 60 and verse 10. Let's get some more. This is prophecy showing how the kingdom to come is going to be built and established for you to reign in. Read what you got.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. And the son of strangers shall build up thy walls.
God said the remember, the same stranger that come up in your communities now and rule over you, get up above you, God said they gonna what?
Build up thy walls.
They gonna build up your walls.
Right.
That's gonna be their new job.
Right.
Their new job is gonna be to build up your kingdom. Just like how the brother said we built up the pyramids in Egypt, and we built up America, the White House, these towers and all that. Don't none of it belong to us. God said they gonna have to give all that back in return.
That's right.
That same energy. You understand? They gonna have to work to build up your kingdom.
That's right.
Read on.
Bring it out.
And their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee.
God said in his anger, because we went astray from him,
Bring it out.
smote us. Meaning what? Sent us into slavery on boats.
Right.
Allowed that base, evil, snaking ass white man to rule over you.
Right.
In my wrath I did that. But guess what?
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
At the end of the day, I love you and I'm gonna have favor upon you.
That's right.
I sent my son to die for you. All you gotta do now is believe in him to receive forgiveness and follow his steps, meaning keep my commandments.
Right.
And in that favor, in that mercy, you're gonna be restored.
That's right.
Read on.
Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that thy king may be brought.
You know what that mean, bro? That's what he quoted earlier. He was saying that all of their riches and everything that matters to them, they gonna have to bring it to you.
That's right.
You understand? That's on their tab. For you, enjoy none of the stuff that they enjoying off our free slave labor now. They're gonna have to give it up.
That's right.
They're gonna have to bring it to your feet.
Right.
Read on.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
What did God say?
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee.
If a nation decide, man, I ain't finna serve them niggas.
Right.
If a nation decide, man, I'll be damned if I lick the dust of the black man foot.
Bring it out.
To hell with them niggers.
Right.
If a nation decide they ain't gonna serve you, read on.
Shall perish.
They shall what?
Perish.
God gonna kill them.
That's right.
You understand? They gonna die
Right.
if they don't want to serve you.
Right.
That's what that's the gospel.
That's right.
That's the good gospel.
Right.
Understand that. Read on.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Read verse 14.
Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee.
The sons of them that afflicted thee. And you know what's crazy? Because a lot of our people be like, well, that was back then, right? The white people and all that, yeah, they hated us, they lynched us, they raped our women, they enslaved us, they water hosed us down to death and sicked the dogs on us to bite our flesh off. All that was back then.
Right.
They dead and gone now. Right? This new breed of white people, they nice. They nice tools. Right? You got some white friends, don't you? Hey, you see what I'm saying? God said the sons of them that afflicted thee. Cause this is what people don't understand. This is another reason why we going through what we going through. This ain't your first time being here.
Right.
You understand? There's a thing in the Bible called regeneration.
That's right.
Those people that afflicted us, put us on slave ships and auction blocks, they back again.
Right.
It's baby Brad, baby Carter, baby Dave. They your classmates now in college.
Right.
Them the same spirits that was whipping your mama,
Right.
raping her in front of you.
Right.
Them the same spirits. So God said, don't think that they got away with that just because they died and gone while they had a plantation.
Right.
They died with black slaves that they got away with it. No. The sons of them that afflicted you. Read on.
Shall come bending unto
They
thee.
shall come what?
Bending unto thee.
You know what that means? They gonna come bowing to you.
That's
To give
right.
honor to you as the gods of the earth.
Right.
That's what God said. Read on.
And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet.
Everybody that despised you. Now remember, we read something like this already in chapter 49.
Right.
So to know that this is in the Bible more than once, let you know that this is not being taken out of context.
Right.
We wasn't reading a story and just put it into it. No, this is prophecy.
Right.
You understand? And it's in multiple places, Old and New Testament.
That's right.
God said they gonna bow themselves at the soles of your feet. That means you royalty, bro.
That's right. That's right.
Read on.
Bring it out.
And they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated.
Because up until this point, all we know is being niggas. Hey, be quiet. The prophets of God bringing the word of God out, bro. Be quiet. The gospel coming out.
Right.
God said you been what?
Forsaken and hated.
We've been treated like niggas, spics, insignificant.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever cared about us.
Right.
We've been forsaken, hated, shot down in the streets.
Right.
No justice.
Right.
Lynched, oppressed to this day.
That's right.
God said you've been forsaken and hated.
Right.
Read on.
So that no man went through thee. I will make thee an eternal excellency.
God said I'm gonna make you an eternal excellence.
That's
You know
right.
what that mean? That mean that just how the white man, he don't want to come to your communities and help you and rebuild and give you reparations and none of that.
Right.
It's gonna come a day where they gonna come from all the ends of the earth just to see your streets.
That's right.
Just to see how you living.
Right.
You understand? To admire your royalty.
That's right.
God said that's gonna be eternal. The white man, yeah, he done built up America and all that 400 years. It been a decent little reign. God said we gonna rule eternally.
That's right.
You understand? Forever, a never-ending rulership, bro.
What?
You understand that? So now, with that being said, what do we gotta do to obtain that? Just to make sure that you follow me. What do we gotta do to obtain this rulership, this glory, these riches, this honor forever? forever. What do we got to do to get that?
From what you told me, man, we gotta live by the commandment of God.
Right.
Honor the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Stick together as a community. And understand that, you know what I mean, we gotta carry that we the chosen people. We the chosen.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.